Okay. Connected. Okay. Let's continue. Well, yesterday I learned new things. And I made a terrible mistake that probably it's the cause of my horrible residuals. This was, I just moved in auto mode without thinking what I was doing, and I paid the price. If I wanted to use B and D quads just because I had more fuel there, if that was my reasoning, I should have consequently switch off these ones, not these ones. Good evening, Cherry. I am explaining my terrible mistake from yesterday. I deactivated, following the checklist, these ones, but since I was using B and D, I should have disconnected these ones from here. That is, and then therefore the computer didn't have any control on rotation, and that's most probably the reason I had so bad residuals in my last bar. With all, roll was very stable, but I suspect that it was not aiming to the correct attitude. Oh, good evening, good evening. Well, let's try to do this once again. Today I will try SPS-4 and reach the next rest period. In addition, I learned that at this moment I don't have any right to change the path in my wheel. So I really must follow what is said. 001-355, just a moment. SPS-4 roll pitch job. Just a moment, I must do my stuff before continuing. I should path versus integers. Enter. ¿De qué coño vas? ¿De qué? Déjame. Other just gave me bad news, and probably I will need to interrupt the live at any time. Always when I have time to rest, she must imagine how to put me against the wall. Enter. Check. 15 grados. 1 grado. Vale. Proceed with that. Proceed. Hi. Okay. The phone company will came today, just today, to change my router. So I will need to interrupt the live at any time. Reached the new attitude. Enter. Okay. Let's enjoy a little the reviews. As I was saying earlier, it seems that I was making another mistake, because I was obsessed with keeping all quads equilibrated, but it seems that in real life they wanted some of these quads, especially over the red lines, in case of needing to perform a burn, an emergency burn with the RTS to perform an entry. I didn't know that. I thought that the pilot, the command module pilot, was in charge of administrating the consumables regarding how much fuel they had, but it seems that I was wrong. And if the checklist says you must use quads A and C, you must use them, and only in a very few cases I see in the checklist an X regarding R2 during the path configuration. I can choose what I want to use, but if the checklist says 0 or 1, you use 0 and 1. That is not an excuse, because in any case I took the responsibility of using quads B and C, and even then I didn't had that in mind, and I deactivated the quads that I really needed to use during the burn. So that was a terrible mistake yesterday. But today, occasionally I will have a chance to fix the problem. I will have a chance to fix the problem. Well, I am, what can I say? I don't like to make mistakes, but you really learn making them, and it's evident that the real astronauts did it much better than me. Turri did it much better than me. And well, yesterday I discovered a new thing. What I really hate is that 2 days ago at night I found myself thinking that if I choose B and D, I needed to deactivate AC and not BD. I don't know. Well, I know the reason. I was in auto mode, and when I reached that critical point, I followed checklist, but I should have stopped and said, wait, I am using B and D, so deactivate these ones. So this is what happens when you change without any real reason the procedures. Shit happens. There are procedures for a reason. So my mistake, my bad, and I'm sorry, I'm really sorry for that. But I am learning, and today I have, as I said, a chance to fix the situation. And the worst thing it may happen is, beyond this point, maybe I will notice a difference between, I hope a small difference between the flight plan times and my times, regarding, for example, the time in which the sunset and sunrise occurs. And right now we can enjoy the views until the next sunset, and I think that is a good moment, therefore, to check my theory. And let's see how much it's the difference between the flight plan and my actual orbit. Nice view. I'm gonna make a screenshot. Look at that, just in this place, lights of the cities. That is a nice picture of the Terminator. So theoretically, the sunset should happen exactly at 25 hours. I see 46 minutes. You never got past the glider. Well, you have time to do so at any time. You only need to want to do that, Steven. I know the views are good, but right now I want to check when occurs the sunset, so I want to see the sun hitting my lunar module. That's the best way I can know when exactly occurs the sunset. I have the impression that we will reach the sunset earlier than in the flight plan. Flight plan says that in 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes, sunset will occur. More or less. If it matches, that will be good. It will mean that my deviation is not that horrible. Less in theory. This check is not very important at all, but I'm curious. Okay. Okay. That's fine, to be honest. That's good. That is still good. 46 sunset. We are still matching the flight plan, so that's fine. even if the last burn wasn't as good as I wanted. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, 4 minutes to receive the path for the SPS-4. That's fine. What's going on, Hein, with all those messages retired? It's all fine at your side? Are you deleting those messages? Or is something that I can try to do? Until I know, I don't have any censoring going on. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Less than 1 minute to continue the new adventure. Things should work now, because I will not make the mistakes I was doing last days. The worst mistake, with no doubts about that, was the one regarding how bad I configured these switches yesterday. Okay. Oh my god. It happened to me once again. I was obsessed with, oh my gosh. We are at we have 1 hour left before receiving the SPS-4 update. Okay, my fault, sorry. Yesterday I had the same experience just yesterday. Oh my gosh, I need to wake up a little more, it seems. That 6 and that 5 are very similar in my mind, but they are very different. Oh my gosh. Okay, in that case, let's enjoy a little the views. That's it. Spider, yeah. This lunar module is named Spider. Oh, that. I wonder what island is that? Oh, look at that. Look at that fuel. Wow. That was something. Put here. Oxide. Well. 24,3, 24,3. SPS band number 4. Well, 18-second ullage used for jet. Okay, this time I will need to use ullage, but it's a small burn of only 28 seconds. Delta V should be around 300 feet per second. Interestingly, the orbit should remain at 271 nautic miles by 115 nautic miles. I really hope to reach those parameters this time. And the rest periods for these missions are amazingly long, 9 hours and a half. Let's see what happens. Okay, I must stop the live just for a while, because the damn phone company will change again my router. Okay, it works perfectly, but my mom has all kind of troubles to watch her TV. So what can I do but doing this? Sorry, I will return this simulation as soon as possible. 26